Interesting. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome back to episode possibly 5, I'm not sure of. Let's play Daggerfall. Live with a studio audience of noisy cretins you can see over on the right-hand side there. I'm playing with it, yeah. As Django's just pointed out, I am playing it with a controller right now because I noticed there's an enable controller button in the options at the start, and I thought for giggles I'd press it and see what happens. I'm probably not going to use it for very long, but here we are nevertheless. I'm controlling the cursor right now with the left thumbstick. So yeah, hurrah. Tiberius, thank you awfully for those bits. Master Matt accidentally enabled emote-only chat for like a brief second there, which was fascinating, and it's absolute pandemonium today. They're all out of their minds. Right. Anyway. Load saved game. I can't quite remember exactly what we were doing last time, other than we are in a dungeon. That's kind of it. With 169 meme bits for the meme train, thank you. Killing stuff. I was getting paralyzed by a spider, if I recall. But I know that we're in a main quest dungeon. Oh, it's really weird. Like... Okay, no, it's not so bad now. Buttons. The buttons, they do nothing. Well, this was a short-lived experiment. I mean, I do like the analog movement, but... yeah, no, I can't do anything. There are no controls bound at all. Right, dead spider. Whoa, okay. Why is my mouse sensitivity set so high? What's going on there? What is that about? That's weird. Advanced mouse look sensitivity. It's probably because I enabled controller. Probably screwed everything up by doing that. That's better. Right. Let's rest. And then check the journal, see what the heck we're doing. On a mission of the Emperor to investigate the shade of King Lysandus, indeed. We met with Lady Briziana, we did. Prince Lotune of his Sentinel has asked me to investigate the death of his brother, Blophalum, who was supposedly kidnapped by the Underking. Yes, here we go. I met secretly with an agent of the Underking. Supposedly the Underking had nothing to do with the abduction of Blophalum. I am supposed to check out the ruins of the Bernard farmstead, which is where we are right now. Okay. Did the controller work out? No, it didn't, because none of the buttons do anything. So I'm back on the mouse and keyboard right now. Okay, well, we've got levers. We have a lift. We have a ramp going down. This is a farmstead. Well, yeah. I'm not going to go outside right now because it'll cause the spider to respawn if I come back in, but like there are ruins outside at least, so the name is vaguely accurate. Okay, that leads down as well. Do we have any secret doors? It is a very wheelchair-friendly dungeon, isn't it? Yes. Oh, man. Okay. Skeleton! You did not know what hit you, did you? He's like, ah, excellent. A low-level adventurer for me to annoy. Oh, God, what's happening? Oh, God, I'm dead! I mean, I'm extra dead. No longer undead, just plain dead. Loot pile. Hello. Nice, some berries and some money. Let's relight our lantern, shall we? Can't decide whether or not the lantern is more or less of a faff than using candles or a spell. Oh, well. This certainly seems like someone lives here or lived here. I bet this is like a little top floor area, which is like, you know, actual living quarters. It's lit with candles. Hello. Oh. Potion recipe, potion of stamina. Anything here? No? Okay. If you do end up doing Fighters Guild quests, do not do the Lord Kavar quest. It's buggy as hell even by Daggerfall standards, and Unity doesn't help it. Okay, good to know. That's the one that's like called Lord Kavar Part 1, right? Yeah, I was kind of avoiding that because I didn't know what to make of it exactly. Well, I guess a couple of skeletons just lived up here, and one of them was very fond of, sewing. And I've just murdered them. I've walked into their home and absolutely murdered them in cold blood. A terrible person. Alright, so there's a couple of stairway things leading down to the lower levels where this also goes, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the lift back down. I think. Huh? Oh, no. There's another bit over here I've not explored. Okay. Let's try and be as thorough as possible. I guess the warrior lived up here with the two skeleton bros. Or maybe the skeletons took this warrior prisoner and I just murdered them. There we go. And I must remember to keep quick saving regularly. Oh, she was the seamstress. One of their relatives. Just unceremoniously left in the corridor there. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Different kind of tile set here. Alright, where does the other passageway lead to then? Hello, Rabbit Saucer. You just finished watching the last video? Perfect. I'm pretty much exactly where we left off. That's the entrance to the dungeon over there. There's the spider that paralyzed me. Hello. Oh. Fight. Place your bets, people. My money's on the skeleton, personally, but... Oh, no! A shock victory for the warrior. Who had a dwarven broadsword and a dwarven shortsword. Wow. That might explain it, to be fair. I think I'll take both. Ooh, a magical Dagger. Don't mind if I do. A death certificate, eh? Hello. What's this then? "23rd of Morningstar, 3E400. Ruins of the Bernard farmstead. "2 days ago, I was sealed within this crypt without food or water. I do not know whether hunger or poor health or one of the creatures who share this dank hole with me will kill me first. I only know that I will soon be dead, and not even my bones will remain. My hope is that in the years to come, this letter will be read, and the sad story of Bloffelum, Prince of Sentinel, will be told. I'm 15 years old at the time of this writing, and I've been plagued with bad health for most of my life. To the frustration of my hearty parents, the finest healers and apothecaries in Western Tamriel have laboured over my every cough and fever, but while they could save my life time and time again, they could not improve my sickly constitution. In retrospect, I received little real affection from the king and queen, embarrassed as they were about begetting such a cripple as the heir of the kingdom. I cannot say I missed the love. I received much attention from the doctors, priests, and herbalists constantly at court. Certainly, I was not to be the sort of warrior that King Cameron was, but one of my dearest friends, a priest of Stendar, said that I might be the first scholar king in the history of Sentinel. My younger sister Albke was the true favourite of my parents, athletic, beautiful, and charming. It's hard to think of an uncomplimentary word for her. I'm resigned to my imminent death, and yet I would like to see her once again. For 6 years, Albke and I were the only children of Sentinel. 8 years ago, the Queen had a boy child and named him Greclith, after the ancient Redguard word for strong king. Few speak that tongue any longer, but all the scholars and nobles of Hammerfell understood. And Greclith is a strong boy indeed. I have never so much as seen him cough. The Queen's next child, born only a year after Greclith, had an even more ominous birth name, Lotun, second boy. Perhaps had I been less sheltered, more suspicious by nature, I might have read into these nominations. Lotun and Greclith are common enough names in our family, I reasoned. Now I know that even then I was disinherited, even if it was not official yet. For several months before Lotun's death and over 3 years afterwards, I was in the throes of a very serious fever. The doctors despaired of me, but somehow, and very, very gradually, I recovered. For the first time, and the last, I read an expression on my father, the king's face, that was not indifference. It was disgust. That was a fortnight ago. 3 nights ago, I was seized by men I'd never seen while I was having a walk. My nursemaid stood by watching placidly as I was gagged and tied and thrown roughly into a sack. I do not know how long they rode with me, but I was eventually left here. When I finally freed myself from my bonds, I found that I was alone. My wonders have gotten me nowhere. This place is filled with undead creatures that prevent me from finding any exit. I have no hope left, but no fear either. A few regrets, perhaps that I studied magic instead of history and science. I could free myself of this place. One of my tutors told the story of the Underking, how he had placed his life force in the body of a powerful being and had thus conquered all Tamriel long, long ago. Had I only had the strength of a more powerful body like that. But I did not study magic. I studied history. So I leave this letter, not to revenge myself, but as a historic document. Alright, I think we probably found what we were looking for. Since we're here, though, might as well carry on. Arr. Smash the door even though I don't have to. See your life holder. Already got one. I don't think when you're stuck in a dungeon ready to be horribly murdered by, ooh, the scrap of parchment shows the location of the Barrow of Darkulosa. You're recorded on your map. I don't think when you're stuck in a dungeon about to be murdered by horrible undead creatures after being thrown in there by your own family, that that really counts as being edgy, Master Matt, I'll be honest, mate. I think it's more gallows humor at that point. Interesting. Torture chamber. I wonder if it was here he was dumped. Ah, this will probably lead up to... Yep. Okay, that leads up there. I guess maybe this... Well, this is a main quest dungeon, I think, but it's a deliberately small one. Now you mention a helicopter, you're not going mad. It reminds me of it as well. Apparently I've totally missed a spot down there. Alright, turn around, head... Oh. Oh, I see. No, I need to go up here, around and down. Whee! I'm fast. Oh, sorry to hear that, Fluffy Guts. Alright, of course, I didn't explore this bit, did I? I remember finding this and being like, nope, I'll get to that later. But there is, in fact, nothing here. That is it. That is the sum total of the dungeon, everyone. Fair enough. A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one. Let's get out of here. My lantern dies completely. Yes, I will access the wagon actually, because I will chuck these in it. Not really using the robes at the minute, am I? They can go in the wagon as well, along with this statue. And the religious item, and the bell, and the holy dagger. Right, no. I kind of love the wagon mechanic in Daggerfall, actually. I kind of wish there was some sort of equivalent for other games, even if it wasn't an actual wagon and more like a bag of holding or something. Because, God, is carry capacity an annoying mechanic. Well, you know, prequel memes, they grow on you, a bit like the actual prequels themselves. Okay. Let us skedaddle out of here. Back to Sentinel, I think. Also, apparently, if we travel cautiously, you will always arrive fully healed and at the start of the day. I didn't know this. Someone in the comments mentioned that last time. Thank you for that. I mean, I don't know. I like Attack of the Clones is still a bit naff, if I'm honest. I've watched all the prequels recently, and my current assessment of them is that Attack of the Clones is indeed pretty rubbish. However, Phantom Menace and Revenge of the Sith, both really good. Didn't mean to do that. Right, where's the palace? It's pretty hard to miss, really, in Sentinel. Right, just northwest. There it is. Nope, it was in the Sally series. We found the rideable Guar in Oblivion. A courier loudly shouts, "Hey you, Bratton! I need to give you this to you. Take it!" She then huffs off quickly. Huff! Like that. Well, alright then. Oh, no. It's another one from the Cartographers Guild. It is, isn't it? Tim, the cartographers have asked, assign me to accompany you on a pathfinding exercise in Sentinel. Please meet me in the Bosom farmstead so we can go together. The destination will be the Morch farmstead, and the exercise must be completed in 26 days to maintain your standing with the association. Okay. Guess I know what our next side quest is. Sentinel seems to get a lot of rain for a desert. Unfortunately, I don't think the weather is calculated regionally, like in Morrowind onwards. But it's low tune. This is what I've most feared, poor Bloffelum. This is what I most feared, poor Bloffelum. As I promised, here's what I've learned about Lysandus. I don't know how much of this is secret, but I trust you. Lysandus was in love with his court sorceress, a noble woman named Medora Dureni, and during the war with us, his queen found out. They say that while her husband was gone, Queen Mynisera banished Medora from the court. My sister, Aubki, is queen now, part of the treaty to ensure peace, but Mynisera still resides at Castle Daggerfall as the Dowager Queen Mother. I don't know where Medora went, but I know that she has an enormous castle somewhere on the Isle of Balfiera. But I also heard there's some kind of curse on her, and she can never leave. I don't know if that helps you, but that's all I know. Again, thank you for Bloffelum's letter. Just knowing what happened will ease my heart somewhat. Please, take this Challenger straps as a token of my appreciation. Okay, let's try and recap here. There's like 3 people doing stuff here. We've got Lysandus, who was in love with his court sorceress, Medora. And the Dureni were... No. Daggerfall was at war with Sentinel? That's when Queen Aubki found out? No. That's when Mynisera found out, because Mynisera was Lysandus' wife. And then while Lysandus was gone, Mynisera banished Medora, who's buggered off to Dureni Tower, where she's cursed not to be able to leave. Okay, right, I've straightened that out in my head now. Good. Challenger straps. Nope. Let's pop over to the Mages Guild and get a bunch of these items identified, shall we? There's the Mages Guild over there. See, the reason I like Sentinel is because, like, you can actually see where stuff is without checking the map all the time. Just give you bondage. It looked more like suspenders to me. Lazy bastards. All right. It's raining, damn it. Oh my god. Just let me in, you gits. Alright. Where is the person that identifies things? The person what identifies things. Oh, without hesitation, the Mages Guild has elected to elevate your status and rank within the guild to that of Conjurer. You shall now be honoured with access to the guild's archives, the largest selection of magical esoteria in Sentinel. Most all items are available for purchase, and our keeper is forever looking for new articles and offers generous rewards for such. I hope you will find this honour useful. Once again, I do respectively offer my congratulations. Hey! We can use the bookshelves now. History of the Empire, Part 1. Some good stuff in here. Do they have Fool's Ebony? I think I saw it there. Fool's Ebony, Part the 4th. This is a comedy play, basically. Fool's Ebony. Quite amusing, actually, from what I remember. I did read it all the way through once. It was quite funny. You are the identify person. Identify... that's... Right, those. What do we have? Challenger straps of undeniable access. Oh, just like that. Short shirt of shocking. A sapphire of venom splitting. Interesting. Venom spitting, really? Because, like, I could have sworn it was a levitation gem. I feel like that's putting an effect on me. That's not... I am confused. How can I find out what my current effects on me are? Below the moon? It goes. It goes, for certain. The info tab. Inventory screen? Oh. Open. Also open. Shock. Sapphire venom spitting. Yeah, it's levitate. It's levitate. It says venom spitting, but it is levitate. It's definitely levitate. Absolute madness. The funny thing about this shirt is I don't actually have to wear it in order to use it, so basically every time I use it, like Tim is basically whipping this shirt out of his pocket and waving it at the enemy, and then it shocks them. Just waves his laundry at people and they get electrocuted. All right. So, this little side quest. I guess we'll just carry on doing whatever, and hopefully at some point a letter will reach us telling us what to do next. Unless I suppose I could just go to Direni Tower, if it's on the map. Crypts of Kingham. Well, there it is, Direni Tower, so maybe that's where we need to go. Just, we can go there right away. Or maybe we should go back to Daggerfall and talk to the Queen again. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm kind of tired today, apparently. Right. Bosom Farmstead. That shirt with that cloak? Oh. Keel's over. Alright. Well, unlike the previous places, it actually looks like a farmstead. They got horses and fields and stuff. A jolly voice says, "Welcome to my home." Or possibly, "Welcome to my home." I say hello. I'm here to speak to someone from the Cartographers Guild, and I don't think it's you. Ah. Oh, Tim, I'm glad you could make it. We need to go to the Morch Farmstead. It's a bit of a walk, so I'll have plenty of time to observe your exploration technique. I'm ready to go when you are. Right, there we go. His head on our hand side there indicates that we have a companion with us. This happens quite frequently in a lot of side quests in this game. It just, oddly enough, hasn't happened very much in this playthrough so far. So, Morch. The Morch Farmstead. Just a dude in my pocket. Yep. Maybe piggyback riding. Yes, indeed, this is the right place. Good work, Tim. Let me give you your payment. This may have been training, but we don't want you to feel like we don't want you to feel like we've been wasting your time. I promise you that once you've risen in rank, you won't have to deal with our meddling any longer. I'll head back to the Bosom Farmstead now. Take care. Thanks for the money. Pardon me. So, he just wanted us to walk to a different farm in the middle of the night. I guess it could have been an exercise in dead reckoning. I don't know if we're ready for Direni Tower yet, you know. I don't know, but you know what? We're a fucking werewolf. I reckon we could probably have a good go. Might not even be able to get in, you know, so. The Isle of Balfiera. Durrani Tower. It's going to take a bit to load. Actually, we've travelled clear across the world map, and oh, it's the middle of the night. How about wow, what is the time? Okay, let's rest. Well, 6 hours. Oh, good. Goddamn werewolves. Okay. Welcome to Durrani Tower. Kind of figured it might look a bit more impressive, but, well, there it is. So look at the view, though, first, because we're at the top of the island, more or less. So let's hop on the horse and climb up to the top of this hill here. What? Really important. What? Ooh, bird. Really important. You have to be level 8 to do the Durrani Tower quest. I made the same mistake as well. Oh, God. Skyrim horse mode activate. Oh, hell yeah. Why would it look more impressive with vanilla draw distance? Vanilla draw distance is about 15 feet in front of you. Otherwise, Medora will not talk to you at all. I made the same mistake as well. Okay, right. Bollocks to that, I says. You mean the tower? Wouldn't be able to see the top of it? Oh, I see. I think all that stuff about it being the adamantium tower probably came later. The ground here is very triangular, isn't it? As far as this game is concerned, it was just a castle. Yes, we did find out what happened to the prince's brother. He was abducted by his own parents and thrown in a dungeon to die. Because he was a sickly boy, and his mum and dad didn't want him to be king. So they had him killed. The gits. What's that we can see over there? Looking directly east right now. I guess it's this island here. Where am I exactly? Oh man, yeah, this place is big. I've only moved 1 square over. What's going on with the mountain exploding? Well, I came to Durrani Tower because the main quest directed me to it, but apparently we won't actually be able to do anything here until I'm level 8. So it was a bit of a wasted trip. There's Durrani Tower down there. So now I'm just wandering around on a mountaintop, enjoying the view, while I think to myself what I'm going to do next. And what I'm going to do next is probably just explore a random dungeon or something. Kind of wandering around right now in the hopes that maybe I'll accidentally spot a random dungeon. But the map's so fucking big, I don't think that's going to happen. Does look impressive though. Yeah, this is Daggerfall at its Daggerfalliest. You gotta grind. You got to grind. And there'll be someone out there who's like, oh, imagine that. A main quest that requires you to be more experienced to progress. I just want to play the game. I don't like it when games slap you on the wrist and say you are not tall enough to enter this ride. How is it any different from Dragon Age Inquisition telling me I can't continue the main quest because I haven't completed enough arbitrary map table points, okay? It's exactly the fucking same. And yet the same people will slag off Dragon Age for doing that and defend Daggerfall doing this. Oh, shakes fist at sky. Sorry. Old man yells at cloud, I know. Right. You will defend both, Pete, just to be awkward. Where am I even going right now? Well, we have a map to a dungeon, I think. We had a map to a dungeon. It is now, I've used it and it's now gone. The distant land's kind of cool, isn't it? It is pretty cool. Yes, that's why exactly. Like, is this different for the Morrowind guilds having level requirements? Well, it's a little bit different in that the Morrowind guild requirements are much more forgiving. Like, maybe only really, like, once in a guild quest line will you reach a point where it's like, ah, this is awkward. I need to level up my skill a bit more in one particular category. And to be fair, if you've got money, you can just visit a trainer and then just spam that for ages. So, you know, and it's more to the point, it's not tied to your overall character level, like it is in this. And yeah, that is true, actually. You can continue doing the quests and just not get promoted. That is actually true. There are some quests that are locked behind higher ranks, but, you know, only a few, really. The main quest does do it, but it has the requirements are so low for the main quest that you rarely actually notice it. Like, technically, the first quest where you go to Archaeologists, it has a level requirement. But by the time you actually reach that point, you have usually gained a level, so you never notice. But yes, I prefer the Gothic school of thought, which is basically, yeah, you can totally give it a go. You can go anywhere you like. I mean, you'll run into something that will kill you in one hit just by looking at you, but if you want to try and fight it, be my guest, says the game, and waves you on. I like Gothic. Have I mentioned that? I really like Gothic. Gothic works now. Whatever latest version of it is available on GOG, and or perhaps the fact that I upgraded to Windows 10 has suddenly made Gothic work again on this computer. And, yeah, I like Gothic. Oh, there's a thing over here. We found a thing, everyone. Don't know what it is, but we found one. Haven't played Gothic, it's on your massive list. If you can get past the wonky controls and the slightly hilarious voice acting, Gothic's really good fun. It's hard to believe it was made, like, before Morrowind as well, considering, like, how much more immersive it is in many ways. Like, you know, NPCs with schedules and fully voice acted and everything. And you can go inside buildings without needing a loading screen. The scent of carrion hangs in the air. You almost gag on a foul stench. Sorry, I had curry for dinner. Well, I think we found a dungeon, everyone. I say we go check it out. You playing Elix at the moment, Kit? Nice, dude. I quite liked Elix, actually. I was rather impressed with it. I'd love to... Ooh, Elven Greaves. Oh, I've already got Elven Greaves. I think mine are prettier as well, so... Although, fuck it, I'll take him to sell, I suppose. Oh, no. Put the nice ones on. Right. Wait a minute. No, never mind. I was momentarily confused there by myself. Huh? Oh, it's on the other side of the door. There we go. Hello. 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 Toodly-doo. Toodle. Bye, Pete. Yeah, I want to play all three Gothics, and I'd like to have a crack at Risen as well, and then Elix. I've always dabbled a bit in those games and never got truly stuck into them. Although I did get quite far with the original Gothic ones. But I've always consistently enjoyed playing them, even if they do kick my ass. Oh god, it's harpies. Ah! Oh, run away until you've got it equipped. There we go. There we go. Well, this'll be interesting. The theme of this dungeon is stuff with wings. Ever heard of the Geneforge series? Boy, have I ever, yes. That was awkward. You can come out. Arr. Yeah, I'm quite fond of those old spiderweb RPGs, actually. When I'm in the right mood, they're good shit, honestly, those. I do believe there's a remaster of Geneforge coming out at some point, isn't there? I have played the original Geneforge, and I quite enjoyed it. In fact, it's probably my favourite of all the spiderweb RPGs I've played, just because it had the most imaginative system and setting. So the fact that it's getting a remaster is cool beans, if you ask me. Oh, I could have been looting these harpies this whole time. Oh well. You played Gothic 3 and its release date in 2006. Oh boy. Like, I gather nowadays, with like the community patches, which I believe on GOG it comes by default with, it's a very good game. But yes, when it released, it was a bit of a disaster. I probably should have placed a mark recall thing, but actually, since this is a random dungeon, it probably doesn't actually matter. Because it'll be small. God, they pack a bit of a punch, don't they? Oh, I'm back at the start. Let's see what's over here. Huh. A very slimy room, that's about it. No secret doors anywhere, are there? I can definitely hear monsters. We're not done here. That much is obvious. Ah, there's a downstairs bit. Here we go. Bats don't have anything, do they? No. Okay. Makes sense. Ah! This ebony dagger was given to me by the Emperor. And I've killed 70 harpies with it. To which young Arthur said, "Sure, Dad, whatever you say." Goes the dagger falling. The dagger currently is actually falling on the heads of many harpies. Basically, we cannot proceed in the main quest at the moment until we reach level 8. So basically, considering I'm level 5 right now, we have a whole lot of grinding to do. So right now, we're in a random dungeon that I randomly happen to wander across in the overworld, murdering harpies with my ebony dagger. Which I took at the start of the game because it's good for murdering harpies with. Plus, you know, at least there's a pun to be had there with the game being called Daggerfall and all. There we go. Although I think you can actually hand-to-hand, oddly enough, like is able to wound magical creatures like harpies. So I could just go werewolf form and smack them about a bit like that, if I wanted to, but that's a bit of a faff. Concerning Spiderweb Software, there's an interesting talk on GDC YouTube channel from a couple of years ago by the founder of this company about their design philosophy. Oh, sounds interesting. I really do like Spiderweb because they have their thing that they enjoy doing, and they have just kept consistently doing it over the years. Making little improvements here and there, and just basically just doing it because it's what they love, and I really appreciate that. Like I said, I do really enjoy their RPGs. They've done some great ones over the years. Geneforge was pretty cool. Avenum was darn good. I liked Abaddon as well. I got quite far in Abaddon actually, if I recall. Well, what's the other one I'm thinking of? The Nethergate. That was the one. Nethergate, the one with the Romans and Celts. That was super cool, that one. It's a really interesting setting, that one. And then... go back all the way around here now. I like that mental image as well, dark scale. Do actual house cats exist in lore, or is it all Khajiit? I don't know. Okay, we're going to go up, 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 and then right. Past some sort of coffin. Ah, it was a plank. You're a plank. Gosh, it does look atmospheric with the without when you don't have a torch lit. However, you also can't see a fucking thing with without a torch lit, so let's just start using these candles, shall we? Get them out of the inventory. Sneaky. I wish there was a mod for the health bars in the bottom left that like put a little marker where the top of the bar is supposed to be, because sometimes it can be a bit confusing. Like you lose track of what full health or stamina or magic actually looks like when they're all been slightly depleted. Okay, this just leads back down to the entrance, doesn't it? You know, I think we've explored all of it. Small dungeons is one thing, but this was a very small dungeon, this one. This was very, very small indeed. I expected maybe a little bigger. That's what she said, and etc., etc. Go on, I had to say it. Someone else would otherwise. Well, let's rest in here, because to be honest with you, it's usually safer to rest in a dungeon than it is in the outdoors, oddly enough. Alright. Let's re-equip the hammer. We like the hammer. Where should we go next? Where do we want to go, chap? Where should we go? Ye old bonk. Yes. Ah, you're right. Yes, Princess Morgai did have a cat. North, says Ron. East. That would be west, Sarah. The other east. Unless you want us to circumnavigate the globe, in which case I'm afraid, unfortunately, we can't do that in this game. Southwest, says Tilly. Looking for an archaeologist guild. Wouldn't be a bad idea. If you check your journal under log, it has a list of all maps you've discovered. Oh, does it? Okay. Dialogue notes. Notebook. Aha! Here we go. No. Discover the location of Evoliria cultus after studying a map. What's the most recent one? I don't know what the month order is. I don't know the calendar. Hold of Dagthorn. It's actually, I think that no, even better. It's the Hold of Dagtom. And the Barrow of Darkulosa. I believe that's the most recent one, the Barrow of Darkulosa. I recognise that. Can you click on them? Let's see. No. Oh no, yes, we can. Oh no, I can just change the position of the entry. The Barrow of Darkulosa. I don't know where it would be, though. Well. I'm at there, yes. Maybe it's back in center. Darkulosa. The Barrow of Darkulosa. If it's not ruled by a vampire, Count Darkulosa, I'm going to be really annoyed. You may or may not have ordered cookies. Cookies. If I wasn't still full from my late lunch today, I would also want cookies. But at the moment, I'm so full of food, I could probably roll down the stairs. A ghostly wail shatters the silence. The Barrow of Darkulosa, everyone! See you, Master Matt. Gonna be ruled by a burglar and 3 bears, you know it. Yeah. You're probably right. Holy moly, this is not what I was expecting. What foul devilry is this? Interesting. I can hear a zombie somewhere, yeah. It's either a zombie or a mummy, one of the two. Hello. Ah, back in here again. It's a mummy! With a map. Reveals the location of the nest of Drugadon. We have an altar. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the holy matrimony of this man in the cage and this mummified person over here. I can hear you squeaking, you little rat bastard. Where are you? Oh, you're not what I was expecting, but whatever. Mummies. Do you know I really enjoyed playing Pharaoh the other day? You cheeky little bastard. You tried to paralyze me, didn't you? But no, you didn't. I made my save, you little git. Okay, this whole little network of corridors here is located directly above the big chamber. Interesting. It's a bit of a maze, this. Even more than usual. Could always play more. I'd like to wait until the remaster comes out. But I suppose I could. I mean, Nebuchadnezzar will be out next week. Plus, mind you, there's all the other games in the series as well, like the Caesar games, Emperor, Rise of the Middle Kingdom, Zeus and Poseidon, and I never played any of those except for Caesar 3, like, very briefly. So, Because my cousin had a copy of it. I think I ended up getting Pharaoh because it looked like Caesar 3, and I actually wanted Caesar 3 at the time, because I was quite obsessed with Romans as a youngin' at the time. I wanted Caesar 3, but found at the shop Pharaoh instead, and ended up getting that. And, yeah, fucking loved it. Currently playing Zeus, it's also very good. Anyway, yeah, I am definitely looking forward to Nebuchadnezzar, and I'm definitely looking forward to the Pharaoh remaster. Ah, there's a room I missed. Forward, then left again. It's a secret door, that's why I missed it. Where are you? There you are. Nah! Ooh, spiral staircase. This is one of the more rare dungeon tiles. Ooh, a magic longbow. Ah. Some sort of dormitory. There's definitely something in the next room. Hello! Goodbye! Caesar 4. Caesar 4 is... I mean, I've played a little bit of Caesar 4. It seemed alright to me. It's basically kind of the same deal, except in 3D instead of 2D. I would, to be completely honest, probably still get Caesar 3, because I feel like the 2D actually has aged better. It has that kind of retro charm that the 3D one lacks a little bit. Bigger maps as well in Caesar 3, well, yeah, that's also pretty good. Because obviously bigger map means you can build much bigger cities. I'd probably go for 3, personally. I've played them both. I think I enjoyed 3 more. Oh, those are bloodstones. For a while I just thought it was a very weird marble pattern. No, that's actually blood.
We're watching you.
Okay, so we've had a secret door to like a little torture lair here with a weird religious room in there with a bunch of altars and stuff and a dormitory, and this is kind of interesting. Gotta say, in a library of sorts here as well. This whole place has a very sort of like secret cult-based vibe. It's interesting. Diaxpro, if that is how indeed I am supposed to pronounce your name. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Oh god, now that I've explored that above area, it's now made this bit of the map incredibly difficult to see properly. Oh god. I suppose I can make it completely invisible, can I? I think there might be a shortcut to do that. I just don't remember what it is. You're full, send help. Yeah, that was me a few hours ago. Excuse me, you also want to mention Children of the Nile, which is also an Egyptian city builder with very different gameplay compared to Pharaoh. There's a... Maybe we're thinking of the same one, but there's another one as well. I think it's just called Egypt, the Old Kingdom. And I think it also has one called there's a prequel of sorts called Pre-Dynastic Egypt. Again, city builder in Egypt, but totally different gameplay. Children of the Nile was like 2005. Oh, okay. You read the Chicken of the Nile and you were intrigued. Chicken? Okay, I think I've explored all of the top bit here. Oh, not quite, actually. Missed this corridor here. Hello, spider. This is not your damn Fred. I can hear a mummy around here somewhere. Where are you? Let's go back down the stairs. I've had enough of this level. Let's go back down here where things are slightly more sensible. Could jump in the water. Oh, hello there! Hello there! I say hello! Hello! I will be with you shortly, Mr. Mummy. There we go. Had enough of this level. It is a silly place, yes. Ooh, lots of loot piles up here, though. Appropriate loot, too. It's prayer beads. Oh, look, we've got a pair of thrones. This place is fascinating. You don't often say that about a Daggerfall dungeon, but... You know what they say about broken clocks. Okay. Note to self. Pressing Q does not recast a magic item. Right. Sploosh. Fishies! Is this where they throw the sacrifices down here, like the snake pit in Conan? Bet it is. Here's something trying to batter down a door. Lock level 128, wow. Listen, mate, you keep bashing from to the side, and I'll do my best from here. It really doesn't want to open, does it? I think these are all locked very hard on purpose, aren't they? Because they want to throw people in here and have them be eaten by the fish and not actually escape. Hence, those doors are locked. My candle flickers and dies, and it was doing a very good job of burning underwater, I have to say. Oh dear. I wasn't paying attention to the breath meter. Never mind. Never mind. Let's just go. I'm not getting those doors in the pit open, so there's not much else to explore here anyway. float over here and put this guy out of his misery. Collect some of this loot. There goes the lights. Da-da-da-dum-dum. Nah, fuck it, just jump. Famous last words. You ordered your pizza more than an hour ago? Well, I have had pizza. Who did you order from? It's the question. Because I've had pizza take more than an hour, once or twice. Kind of seems to depend on who you order from. I found Pizza Slut during Pizza Slut. Now there's a Freudian slip for you. Pizza Hut are the slowest. My brain sometimes. Pizza Hut are the slowest around here. They could take an hour to deliver usually. Papa John's are also pretty darn slow, and Domino's are very fast, but unfortunately, Domino's will give you food poisoning, so you pays your money, you takes your chances. Right. I rode through the desert on a horse with no name. It was good to be out of the rain. I was playing Daggerfall and the dungeons were small and it was getting a little bit lame. We're actually out right now. We're there, right? We're in the middle of the desert right now. Let's go north. Should we try and join the Marin Knights? I mean, I'll try and do it at some point if we happen to bump into them. But trying to actually get actively going out of your way to find anything in this game is kind of a pain in the arse, really. I suppose I could check the wiki. That'd probably be the much more. That'd be the much less painful and quicker way to do it. Well, loading. Students of Doom. It's a local restaurant. Oh. Let's see. Papa John's best UK pizza. Do you know what? You're Italian, so I'll have to take your word for that. Is this the Elder Scrolls 6 beta? Yeah. It's very early days yet, as you can see. Oh, good, it's been claimed. Excellent. I'll have to make another compilation video for YouTube one of these days. So do save those clips. Check them in the Twitch clips channel on the Discord as well. Tina's watching Horsey galloping. I'm glad Tina is amused. How is Tina, by the way? Her dad's Italian girlfriend was horrified when she learned that you like kebab and garlic on pizza. You know, kebab pizza is actually a little bit of a guilty pleasure. Like, it's kind of disgusting, but also I have had it once and it actually was kind of nice. But I was drunk at the time, so I'll take that with a pinch of salt. Oh, hello. Found a crypt. With some beautifully well tended to hedges in the middle of the desert here. Alright, knock knock, motherfuckers. I'm here to loot you. Ah, nice try. Well, that's it. It's just a crypt, so it's very small. Self-trimming hedges. Don't order anything else from your local druid. Wait a minute. I definitely heard something up here. Is there a secret door here I'm not aware of? Or is just some poor creature spawned outside the bounds of the map? I think it might be the latter. Yeah. Enemies can spawn in rooms that aren't connected to the rest of the dungeon. Ah, I see. That'll be it then. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by puddle hopping. Right. Let's continue our odyssey north. Across the desert. Don't explore just the general overworld very often in Daggerfall, because there isn't a huge amount out here, but with the distant lands, sometimes it's nice to do it. Admittedly, we're not in a particularly scenic part of the world right now. There are some jaw-dropping vistas in this game, when you go looking for him. Let's talk about pizzas making you crave it. I could go for a drink right now, actually. The fact that we're in the desert in the game is not helping. Pretty sure there's some jungly areas in this game, too. I'm sure I've been there before. I don't remember which province on the map it was, but it definitely had a kind of rainforest, tropical feel. Ahoy, Kilgore! Good sir, how are you doing? How'd you get on with Trespasser last night? It's great seeing you stream that again, man. I love that game so much. I want to go back through it and play it again at some point, but I want to do it with the one. There's like 2 patches you can get for the game. Last time I played it through for YouTube and on here on Twitch, I used the more sort of faithful to the original patch. There's another one you can get where it gives you options to like randomize enemy placement on the maps and stuff. I'd really love to give that a go, because that game is like surprisingly good at giving you jump scares. There's jungle in Totambu and Lane. I knew I wasn't imagining it. Indeed, Jakey. It is like the Elder Scrolls and a roguelike had a baby. That's kind of Daggerfall in a nutshell, really. We are in a slightly grindy section of the game at the moment because I need to be level 8 to continue the main quest. I'm currently level 5, which is unfortunate at the moment. I'm pretty much just walking through the desert, talking to chat, and randomly stumbling on dungeons and things. I've already cleared a dungeon and a crypt now. Trespasser CE is what you use. Yeah, I think that's the one I used the last couple of times. You don't have to be 8 to continue, just 8 to follow the Medora line. Oh, okay. What else do I need to be doing then? Because that's the only real lead I have right now, is to go to the Durrani Tower. You must be this tall to continue the main quest, yeah. T. Derukwa, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. There are many wonderful people on this here website you could have given that Prime sub to. I am flattered that you chose to give it to me. Appreciate it. Oh, hello. Nice view. Oh, there's a couple of towns we can see from up here. There's one over there, one over there. Some sort of mountain in the very far distance over there. God, I love playing this game in distant terrain. Let's get to the top of this big-ass hill here and get a really good look. I think it lets at 6 and 7 from Northern Nobles in the main quest. Ah, yeah, fair enough. Well, we're going to have to keep grinding in the meantime anyway. Oh, that's a sunset. Let's go investigate one of these towns in the distance. There's one over there, looks like. Looks like a relatively largish one too, so... Oh, hang on a minute. Music's changed. Does that mean... It's probably because it's now officially nighttime. That'll be why it's changed. I thought for a minute there we'd wandered into a dungeon, but no. We'd get a message at the top of the screen if we did that. I know this gameplay is not terribly riveting, folks, but I just play these games the way I like to play them, and sometimes in Daggerfall, I just like to go riding in the wilderness for a bit. You could never do this, really, in the vanilla game. I mean, you could, but there was just nothing to see, not even like a pretty view. But with the Unity version now, you can do this, and it's like, wow, look at it. Definitely not to delay having to do another main quest dungeon, no. Genuinely, Django, I'd like to do one. I came into the stream today expecting a main quest dungeon. I was mentally prepared for it. But I was blue-balled slightly. Yeah, you can, like by default, Daggerfall Unity is extremely close to the original game. You can even apply in the options a retro filter to make it look like you're playing DOS Daggerfall. Alternatively, you can mod it to buggery like I have and make it look super pretty. Yeah, you can walk from one side to the other in about 62 hours. Yeah, that's probably about right, if you were just going constantly without stopping. You don't like dungeons, you may as well not play Daggerfall. It's true. It's true. And, well, you know, like, the dungeons can sometimes be a bit of a trial, but I can think of a lot of other games from this era and slightly before which had dungeons which might have been easier to navigate, but they weren't necessarily any easier because a lot of them would have really difficult puzzles and stuff in them. Daggerfall, by contrast, doesn't really do puzzles much. It just has very, very three-dimensional dungeons with a lot of verticality going on. Like some of the new quests in the quest packs. Yeah, I've got one of the quest packs installed at the moment, I think, and yeah, there's some definitely some good additions. Right, just over this hill and we'll be there. This music is giving you mad Shadow of the Colossus vibes. You know, I am a little ashamed to admit I've never played Shadow of the Colossus. I can't remember if I even have a copy on the shelf somewhere, because there's a bunch of PS2 games that I own, but I've never actually got around to playing. Although I suppose I could these days, because I do have PCSX2 now. So I played the old Ace Combat games. Where are we heading to? We are heading to whatever the heck this town is. Kudirius. That's the name of this town. We've basically just been wandering through the desert. Because I'm kind of tired today, and my brain's not necessarily up to playing anything particularly challenging, so I just thought I'd wander through the desert for a bit. Found a couple of dungeons while I was there. We're effectively just grinding at the moment. We're trying to level up and stuff. Right, here's an inn. Let's stay here for the night. if I can find the door. The Green Fairy. If they don't sell absinthe here, I'm going to be really annoyed. I'm officially really annoyed. But I'll have a pie. Let's rest for 8 hours. Grinding the horse riding skill. Does it count towards running? If you're riding a horse, I'm going to assume no, but you never know. It might do. What time is it? Oh my god, it's only 3 in the morning. Let's go back for a bit. You know what? We've not been attacked by a Dark Brotherhood assassin for a while. He said, knowing full well he has now jinxed himself. It's a rainy day in the desert today. And there's a fighters guild. And there's a store. Okay, let's go take a look what they've got in stock, eh? No werewolf hunters lately, no. No werewolf hunters, no Dark Brotherhood. For once, we've not been hunted on our sleep for a bit. Hello. I wish to sell things to you. Let's see. All of these. I think I'll get that identified. I will take your 819 gold, good sir. What do you got on the shelves then? I suppose I'll have your torch. Ah, more oil. Perfect. A pair of Speedos. A Khajiit suit. What else you got? A Dwarven Warhammer! By the beards of my ancestors! Yes, please! $1,000 gold, I'll take it. Good sir. I'll even sell you this elven one. If you'll take it anyway. There you go. How you can have the silver saber as well. Actually, as well, you can have that. Excellent. That cost me basically nothing. Yeah, if I sprint, I can outrun my horse, it's true. But that does drain your fatigue proper fast, so... Should be a shelf up here as well. There we go. Bonus shelf. Anything good on the bonus shelf? Not really. Madam, I do apologize. I should have knocked. Horse and cart on the bonus shelf, yes. There's a horse and cart on all of the shelves, actually. It's like one of those mad supermarkets where you can buy, like, a motorboat. And it's just there on one of the aisle shelves. Looking incredibly out of place. Walked into an Aldi once and found a whole shelf full of chainsaws. And I just kind of sat there like, I never expected to find chainsaws in an Aldi. What we got here? The Order of Arche. I think I joined the Order of Mara, didn't I, in this playthrough at some point? This will be a Fighters Guild, almost certainly. Yes. And then there's something else up there. Let's go see what that is. Yeah, I think I did join last stream, you're right. I did one quest for the Order of Mara and then promptly went off to have a chat with the Underking. Presumably without telling them about that first. House of Dibella. Oh. They have some fun in there. Are there any pedestrians we can talk to? Like you, for example, madam. Let's see. Regional. Temple Mara? Javiri Cat. Whatever. You don't have any. They don't have one anywhere else, do they? Osala, they have one there. That's easy to remember. Still haven't found an archaeology guild. Can't say I have, Grievous. What do you want, phone? Oh, Alf's live. We'll go and raid Alf after I'm done here today. Assuming he's still alive after, well, by the time I'm done. Osala. Right over there on the border. He might have already been here, actually. By the time I'm done, it's going to be 2 AM. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure I can play Daggerfall till 2 AM. My attention span just isn't there today. My brain's feeling a little foggy. Yes, I have in fact been here. This is in fact the temple I joined last time. What ho, everyone, I'm back. Let me see what tasks we have available at the moment. Okay, Haunted House, Heretic. Heretic! Mara be with you, novice. You may have heard of that person. You have not yet. If you have not yet, you will. We are investigating her claims that she's a prophet. We are not, I think, censorious by nature, but we must ever be alert to the presence of heretical influences. Would you be available to assist in this important investigation? Yes. Good, we have already sent one of the temple, Rodki, to the desacralized the Melotha Hermitage. That's a very dwarf fortress place name right there, that is. Where that person asserts that she first witnessed the miracle. If Ratki needs assistance, I will send for you. In the meanwhile, I want you to find some more secular information on that person by asking around in her hometown, Neralizia. A loyal cleric of ours, Blofilga, will meet you in the Laughing Cat. I want to see evidence of the true nature of Fogti in more than 52 days. No more than 52 days. I would leave immediately. May great Mara bless your enterprise, novice. Okay. Fucking. Let's roll back here slightly. What are we actually doing? We need to go to Neralizia, which is her hometown, where Blofilga will be waiting for us at the Laughing Cat. For some reason, I'm turning into Porky Pig this evening. Don't know why. It's just a thing that's happening right now. Oh, I actually spelt it right. Nice. Okay. So, the Laughing Cat. This place does not look very big. I'm sure we'll find it pretty quick. Horse. Gonna hazard a guess that it's probably that right over there. Right, I'll probably be one of those women in a green dress or something. Oh, that's the cupboard. Hello, Blufilga. Oh, hello, Tim. Welcome to Narralizia. The whole town's in a buzz about that young Fjordty. Fred. I'm going to call her Fred. But she isn't even here. She's in Birmingham at a tavern called The Thirsty Dagger, working on a new tract about what this mysterious spirit of the Mythola Hermitage had to say about the moral disintegration of the benevolence of Mara. Here's a copy of the original tractate, so you know what this Fred is all about. Dangerous character from what I've seen so far. I'm communicating with Morchan, a well-to-do merchant in Osula with whom Fjordty had some kind of relationship. It wouldn't be a bad idea for you to go to Osula and see if you can't persuade him to talk to us. Hope this is helpful information, Tim. Okay. Okay, so she's in Bagakawawan at a tavern called the Thirsty Dagger. Here's a copy of the original tractate. And we want to go speak to Morchan in Osula. It's a merchant. Okay. Have you actually given me a thing then? Oh, here we go. I scarcely remember my voyage to the place called the Malotha Hermitage. I expect I was still partly dreaming. Deep within the stinking recesses of the profane temple, I was met with a great fire, and from the flames I heard the same voice speak. Welcome. Who art thou? I addressed the flame, like an ultimate protagonist. I am what the benevolence of Mara doth proclaim to worship, but with every act and thought defile my divinity. To thee I called so that the benevolence of Mara might be created, one led by truth and true insight and understanding of my being. The heathen need insight, and so you shall be it. The god told me that day, but while the wicked benevolence of Mara continues their policy of quashing any who dare to challenge their corrupted, contemptible theology, I must keep my tracts short. More will follow shortly hereafter. Alright, back to Osala we go then. As soon as I figure out how to get out of here. Oh, help. There we go. Oops. Back to Osula then. You're heading off now, Alex. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks, man. So I picked up a game called Valheim yesterday. It seems to, and I only encountered it because I found it on the Steam store page, right? But this is not where I want to be. Morchan. Does anybody here know a Morchan? The Half-Heart Residence. Oh, what's that little house all about there? Yeah, I found it on the Steam page, and then shortly after downloading it and playing like the first 10 minutes or so of it, like my YouTube feed just fucking exploded with loads of other people let's playing it and streaming it and stuff. It seems to have become redonkulously popular. I spoke to my brother yesterday, and it turned out he'd got it as well, and he's already played it for 30 hours. So, good God. Picked up a couple of games. I picked up that, and I picked up another one called Gods Will Fall. Because they both looked kind of interesting. Morchin, here we go. Whatever they say, I never knew that, Fodgety. Tell Blefilga she has the wrong well-to-do merchant. Oh, came all the way here for that. Maybe... Alright, maybe it's something else I should do here. Maybe talk to you? Ugh. Where the hell did Diff go? Oh, whatever. I don't know what to do now. Other than just go to that other place. Or go back to... the place that starts with an N. It's just got a bit weird there, isn't it? Well, sometimes early access games, like, you know, the definition of early access changes, because sometimes with early access you get like a fully playable and complete game, but they're still working on actively developing it, so they put it in early access until they consider it totally 1.0. I mean, like, we're playing Daggerfall Unity right now, and this is technically a beta. In fact, it might even be an alpha. I've seen that on the Steam store, Pray for the Gods, yeah. Didn't they have to change the name for it or something because of an utterly bullshit, like, copyright challenge by someone? I'm sorry, what? Old Gertger's shack. The Unfortunate Giant Lodge. Nerelizia, that's the one. Apparently Valheim is developed in the town you live in. Ah! There you go, claim to fame. I'm a bouncing horse. It can jump on its nose. Oof. Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm in werewolf form. How annoying.
Hello, everyone. I'm just here to see a friend. I do apologize for my appearance. It's a full moon.
I can't talk to you.
Ah!
All right. Let's go to Bagakawan. And Bluefilga. Yes, I don't know what to do with that. Whoa! No. So let's just go to Bagakawan. And go to the Thirsty Dagger. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, sorry everyone. Sorry, it kind of snuck up on me, that one. You feel the need to hunt the innocent, do we? Right, well. Camels don't count, apparently. Someone around here. Show yourselves, townsfolk. They won't, though, will they? Because I'm in werewolf form. Bother. Is it still a full moon? Aha! Look, everyone's here now. Oh, no. Oh, that's annoying. Right, we'll have to stay here for a day. The Thirsty Dagger. Well, look at that. None of you are who I'm looking for. Oh, sorry, madam. Probably looking for another nondescript lady in a green dress, as is usually the case. That leads outside again. Let's try upstairs. Ah, there you are. How they come to persecute me. Abandon your unholy abuse, hound of the benevolence of Mara. I am under the protection of my god and the Queen of Sentinel. Alright, see you, Tilly. Talk to you later. You feel the need to hunt the innocent? Yeah, I do, actually, oddly enough. Just stream quality just shit itself. Let's see, drop frame 0. Seems fine at my end. It's very pixely. Yeah, I'm just checking OBS, Django. There's nothing wrong. Everything is normal here. So normal. You know, the page is still pixels. Screen melting. Refreshing worked for you, Dupree. It's back to normal now. I'm going to go ahead and say that that one's probably on Twitch. Yeah, probably just Twitch. Because OBS says everything is fine. So... Cool. Twitch has been a bit weird last couple of days. Honestly, folks, I'm not going to force this. I think I'm done with Daggerfall for the day. Twitch detected boobs and pixelated everything. Do you know, it wouldn't even surprise me if that was like a genuine feature that they'd implemented terribly badly, but trying to detect already pixelated Daggerfall boobs would be impressive. Anyway. Mod view works again. Oh, that got fixed as well, huh? Interesting. Alright, well. Ladies and gents, if you're watching on YouTube, it's probably a shorter video than some of the others, but I'm just not feeling it tonight, I'm afraid. We made a bit of progress. We looted a few dungeons. Let's see. We're 53% of the way to level 6, at which point hopefully we'll get another letter allowing us to continue the main quest. Just gotta grind, unfortunately. It'd be really nice if there was some sort of arena we could visit, you know, and just kill stuff. But no, it's all dungeon-based, really. I suppose I should at least try and remember to visit the Fighters Guild once in a while and get training. Same with the Mages Guild, actually. Because that's just free levels. Well, it's not free. You pay money for it, but I've got plenty of money, so... You're off to watch the next episode of Fall of the Republic. Fair enough. Fair enough, everyone. Well, let me think. Yeah, if you've been watching on YouTube, thanks for tuning in, folks. I'll be back with this again at some point when I'm slightly more with my head in the game. And I'll see you next time. Toodaloo. Oh, that coincided nicely with the end of the song, didn't it? Right. Twitch bunch. Howdy. What should I... YouTube's gone, let the real fun begin. Hello, Bonk Chirp. Right. Battlefront 2? Tempting. Tempting. Hey, Dominions. Oh, no, I don't have the brain power for Dominions right now. Sorry. I think I'm just going to log off, folks. I think I'm just going to log off. I was thinking about setting up the painting gear to do a bit of painting, but... Nah. I need to go get a drink because I'm absolutely parched at the moment, and I'm just feeling, honestly, a little bit tired. And... yeah, like I said, my wrist is particularly giving me some jib today. So I think I just want to sit back and I'm gonna go watch some telly. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna paint. I'm not gonna game. I'm just gonna go watch some TV for a bit or something. Right, my dears. Thank you very much. I'll be back again very soon with some Populous, one imagines. Some Populous, and I will do another painting stream. Some point soon, where we will continue painting my Lord Castellant and his good boy, Griffhound doggo friend. They're sat right here on my desk. I'm looking at them right now. I'm kind of looking forward to continuing with them. The more paint I've put on those models, the more I like them, actually. Like, I was a little bit ambivalent about the old Castellant with his lantern and his halberd. when I was building him and when I put the spray on him. But now that I'm actually getting some proper paint on him, he's starting to really come together. I'm kind of impressed with it. Anyway, that will be, or we'll continue that at some point very soon. If you want some good watching, the entire Redwall series from 1999 is on YouTube for free. Is it really? Fucking hell, I remember Redwall. Man, I don't think I ever watched more than like one episode of it, but yeah, Redwall was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know, I might watch that. I might watch... Do you know, I was thinking of watching the old Disney Robin Hood again, actually. I watched Sword in the Stone the other night, and it was fucking hilarious. Absolutely hysterical film. Kind of thinking I might watch that again at some point now as well. Robin Hood, that is. Might just do a Robin Hood film binge for no apparent reason. I'll watch the Disney one, I'll watch Prince of Thieves, I'll watch Men in Tights, and the Ridley Scott one as well. Because fuck it, why not? Redwall's in the books, yeah. Same Redwall. Link on the Discord for you. Cheers. I also need to sit down and watch The Sopranos because I'm getting tired of Django making constant references to The Sopranos in Discord chat and me not understanding it. So that's also a thing. Oh dear. Men in Tights, the Disney one, your two favorite Robin Hoods. I mean, like we were talking about this on the Discord, right, the other day, but it's kind of funny how like there's so many Robin Hood films and pretty much all of them are at least decent. Like the Ridley Scott one's probably my least favorite of the bunch, but it's still decent, you know. It's still perfectly watchable. I've seen it like 3 times. You know, it's quite good. And yeah, the old Errol Flynn one as well. You got the Ridley Scott one, you got the Errol Flynn one, you got Men in Tights, you got the Disney one, and there's Prince of Thieves with Alan Rickman in it, and he basically is what makes the film, I think, for me anyway. The Adventures of Robin Hood with Errol Flynn is still your favorite, yeah? So that's fair. You've never heard of a bad Robin Hood film? See, neither have I. Every Robin Hood film that I know of and have seen is good. No one can swashbuckle like old Errol. Yeah, true that. You haven't watched any Robin Hood film, you don't think? Oh, Venator. Address it, good sir. There's a whole collection of films out there waiting for you, and they're all brilliant. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm so tired. Right. Ladies and gents, let's see, is there someone we could raid? Is there? Why is Francois showing up twice in the raid channel list? I mean, I would raid Francois ordinarily, but because my pal Alf is streaming right now, and he's still really new at this, I'm gonna raid him twice. I'm gonna raid Alf. What's he doing in a minute? He's doing some tabletop simulator at the moment. I wonder who he's playing against. I guess I'll find out in a minute. Oh, it's probably Ridley, because he's playing against Dark Angels. He's playing with his Necrons against Dark Angels. Jolly good. True that. Kilgo. I need to watch them all again now. You're making me want to watch all of the Robin Hoods. Ah, dear. Right. Okay. Anyway. Thanks, everyone. Go say hello to Al for me. He's a good dude. I miss him. I haven't been able to make any videos with him lately because, of course, the lockdowns that we have constantly in this country at the moment. So yeah, go say hello to him for me. He does tabletop sim 40k streams. I think he streams some video games every now and again, and he also does painting streams as well. And his camera setup's a bit better than mine as well too. Actually, he's got this crazy cool boom arm thing for the camera and everything. It's nice. So there we go. Boosh! I've hit the button. There we are. Scare the ever-loving crap out of him because he's probably not remotely prepared for like 70 people to turn up. All right. Cheers, everyone. Have a good one.